Hello everyone and welcome back to Green Pill TV. I am Katja and today we are watching Captain America Brave New World. First of all, I already watched everything from the MCU, including the series. Anything Marvel related I've watched multiple times, except of Captain Marvel. But we don't talk about that here, okay? Okay. Now, when it comes to Captain America, I haven't seen any trailers because I want it to be a blind reaction. And trailers can be kind of spoilery, but truth be told, I wouldn't say I'm super excited about this film. Not because I don't like Captain America or anything like that, it's just because Marvel keeps disappointing me lately. And I used to be a massive MCU fan. Massive fan. But they keep dropping the ball. There are only a handful of MCU movies and series that I enjoyed since the Endgame. With that said, I will try to keep low expectations so I won't get disappointed and enjoy the film more. Because after Endgame, I always go and watch a Marvel movie or series with high expectations and I usually get disappointed, so I feel like at this point I'm doing it to myself. I will start this movie with an open mind, low expectations, and I'm sure it will be fun. Okay, kinda noir vibe. Very different. Who that?
1 minute warning. Congratulations again.
The next President of the United States of America.
Okay.
Of our lifetimes.
They always say that.
Of a celestial mass in the Indian Ocean.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. But who didn't?
Leading to Ross being branded with the moniker of the Hulk Hunter. Falling Hulk.
The Hulk Hunter.
For the collateral damage, believing it was his relentless pursuit of Banner's.
Okay, yes. It's been a while since I watched the first Hulk movie. Okay. 5 months later.
How are we looking down there?
Well, Serpent mercenaries entered with a package about an hour ago. You know what they're carrying?
That is classified per the White House.
Eagle 1 is entering the target airspace now.
Oh.
Sounds covert entry points.
Covert? Really?
Oh, I didn't like the mask CGI. Anyway. Open mind, Katja, open mind. Okay. Nice fighting scene.
6 minutes out.
Copy that.
Nice move.
Cap's gear was a gift from the Wakandans for helping them out.
Oh, he's a fan.
Joaquin, Red Wing's picking up hostages inside. I'm going in.
Negative.
You praying, Padre?
Kill them.
No, they won't die.
America's here. Do you cop?
Move, move, move!
Nice. I wonder if Captain America will also take a serum at some point.
I'm busy right now.
And be super soldier as well. Listen, he's strong enough, quick enough already. He has all the tech and everything. But it would be an extra bonus for him to get the serum as well. Nice. I like when they use their environment as a tool for a fight.
Gracias, Capitán América. Gracias.
You have bigger concerns.
He doesn't look like a big... Oh, okay. I'm taking it back.
Captain America, I dreamt of killing was bigger than you.
I'm happy to disappoint.
I bet you break easy. Not that easy.
Let's see.
I heard your rib go. You need a minute?
Nice.
Nobody saw that.
I'll add your star to my collection.
Oh, come on. You can do better. Here you go.
Need a minute?
Ugh.
He has a fractured arm, so be gentle.
Come on. You're too nice, man.
Mr. President, the mission was a success. Cap and the SEAL team saved the hostages. Package is secure.
Tell me I don't make your old gear look brand new.
You got on the greaves upside down. I got a guy who'll teach you the fundamentals from the ground up. Now, he's not a people person, so you got to learn how to keep your mouth shut.
So what are we doing here? Orthopedics? How to relearn how to walk after you break a hip?
Oh, come on.
Oh,
The Isaiah Bradley. You brought me to the Forgotten Cab. Why didn't you say something? It is a pleasure to meet you.
Can we start?
Let's do it.
No vibrating wings. I want to see if he's got 3 in it.
Ooh. Nice. He's very quick.
What were you saying?
See, not a people person.
Oh, you want me to make the text bigger so you could read it?
He needs to stop.
Captain America answering to the president.
Remember, Ross threw me in the raft.
So why are you working for him? As long as you do, Captain America stands for people like him. You've got no business working for the government.
Yeah, he doesn't have an option right now.
I have a friend who works in the White House. She'll let me know if Ross starts acting out of turn.
Pulling that counseling bullshit on me.
He invited Joaquin and I to the White House, and I said under one condition: if he extended an invitation to you.
I knew it.
No, you're gonna say no, but come on, you gonna come or what?
Yeah, he's going.
Look at that. You look good, OG.
No.
Get you out of those sweats. Look at you now, man.
Yeah, I didn't know Men's Warehouse made that size.
Hey, Faith and I got married in this.
We are guests of honor at the White House, man. When does that ever happen?
And they sent us a limo.
Houndstooth on.
They have good chemistry together. Oh, he feels so awkward.
Tres amigos on 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I airdrop it to you right now. You know what airdrop is, right?
He doesn't.
Wilson might just have saved this treaty. I want you, Captain America, to help me rebuild the Avengers.
Oh, with all due respect, sir, when you passed the Sokovia Accords, you tore the Avengers apart. Why the change of heart?
I represent all Americans. Hell, half of them wouldn't even be here without the Avengers.
Exactly. More than half, actually.
Sam Wilson, Prime Minister Ozaki.
But dictiora shidesh.
Oh, God. Would you like a picture?
Sure.
Would you like a picture? Like he's the mascot of America.
Work with me, Sam. We'll show the world a better way forward.
I don't know if I believe him. Man, the Avengers will be so different. Yeah, some of the Avengers are dead. Some of them are like in a different planet right now. A different timeline. Chaos.
When the celestial mass emerged in the Indian Ocean, we did what we often do.
Yeah, they need to start tying things together. It was about time, actually. I appreciate it.
What was found inside that island is nothing short of the discovery of the millennium. It's even more indestructible than vibranium. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you adamantium. Was stolen from a Japanese mining site, but happily, it's been recovered. Joaquin Torres and our own Captain America, Sam Wilson. To fairly and equitably distribute it around the world. No nation will be left.
This is a good idea.
Isaiah, what are you doing?
What? I mean, I know he has a problem with the American government and stuff, and rightfully so, but that was excessive. Okay, this was more organized than I thought at first. I thought it was just an outburst.
This person, come with it.
Damn, he's strong, even though he's old. See? That's why he needs the serum as well.
What's happening?
I don't know, but you gotta stop.
Okay. I suspected that he wasn't himself, necessarily. I'm not sure why.
I can't go back inside, Sam.
Run, and it'll be worse than that. Please, Isaiah.
Oh, I feel bad.
Hey, take it easy.
Watch my suit, please. Watch my suit.
No, I am gonna cry about that. Nope. My 2 weak points are children and old people.
Sir, you can't.
I cannot.
You okay?
Should be asking you that, sir.
Not my first time being shot at. She stays.
Why?
Meet Ruth Betzeroff, my security advisor.
Sir, there's an...
Oh my god, she's tiny.
This was a coordinated terrorist attack, sir. The song that preceded the shooting, we think it was a cue for the attack.
There's possibility of another attack now.
And what exactly do you have to offer that our entire intelligence and defense apparatus can?
Well, I won't sit around and let Isaiah...
Look, Captain America conducts a personal investigation of a friend who tried to assassinate the president.
Isaiah...
I mean, if you put it like that.
He had no reason to do this.
He had every reason. Bradley was in prison for rescuing his own men, experimented on for 30 years.
Let's work together.
I'm afraid that offer expired when your friend tried to kill me. You're not Steve Rogers.
That wasn't called for. Yes, he's not Steve Rogers, but he's still Captain America. End of story.
You're done, so you better wise up, son.
Son, you call him son.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm going clear, Isaiah.
You need Ross on your side.
Ross? Open your eye. Offer to help and he sends me packing. Ross is on his own side. He always has.
Don't be that guy.
What guy's that?
The one who has to do it the hard way.
Looks like I am that guy.
There's basically no easy way right now.
The nation remains on high alert. The Justice Department has signaled a death penalty case will be pursued against Isaiah Bradley.
Jesus Christ, man. I mean, then they've seen everything. They know that there are powers beyond human imagination. We have crazy stuff. We have aliens. We have superhumans. Magicians. No, I'm joking. You know what I mean. It shouldn't be surprising that Bradley got hypnotized, manipulated. I don't know, someone messed with his brain.
I'm holding up.
Not so good, Brother Sam.
Look me in the eye. Tell me you didn't conspire to kill Ross.
Of course I didn't.
What in the world happened to make you shoot at the president?
I don't know.
You got.
I believe him.
Is there anything you remember?
I got a haircut, picked my suit up at the cleaners, and came to you.
Oh, I cannot. He plays so well.
One moment I'm sitting there, the next I'm standing in that park. I should have stayed in my damn house, minded my business.
No, this isn't on you. Someone's behind all this.
The last thing I want is for this to touch you. Besides, there ain't no escaping for me this time. I'm gonna die in here.
No, you're not. I'm gonna get you out.
You wanna help me?
Of course.
Don't come back.
Man, he's been through so much, come on. Life doesn't give him a single break. And he was so happy with his suit.
Well, I think I committed treason and espionage.
But I made it into the White House's CCTV. What am I looking for?
When Isaiah went off in the White House, made me think of a friend of mine being controlled by trigger word.
Okay, maybe that's what was happening with brain fart.
What is it?
Brain fart.
Flashing at him.
Buggy, the Winter Soldier.
I had the same thing happening to one of the other shooters.
Okay, yeah, it was some kind of hypnosis, maybe.
Morton Cooper, Ross here. The prisoner, he's secure?
I can confirm the prisoner is in his cell.
Do we have eyes on the bastard? Personally?
I'm looking at him right now, sir.
Oh, he doesn't.
We were at the White House because the buyer never showed. Why hire Serpent if you have no intention on collecting? And what if they wanted us at the White House? Buyer must be watching us somehow. Another thing, Ruth bats are off. Ross is security advisor. Find out what you can about her.
Copy that.
I'll call you back.
Yeah, she's sketchy. I don't know. He's out of the car already, right? Come on, yes. Yeah, I'm not worried. He's okay. Yeah, he needs to have his suit all the time.
The buyer told me a lot, actually. After he didn't show in Mexico, he agreed to pay me double to take you out. What he doesn't know is that I would kill you for free.
Hello.
Well done, Captain. But you're not going to like what's coming next.
Who is this?
Who the hell was that?
How can we trust you to lead when you can't even keep your own house in order?
All I'm asking for is patience.
Not in a position to be asking for anything.
This treaty is too important to let it fall.
And Prime Minister Osaki's absence speaks volumes.
We'll remain patient while you try to get Japan on board. But if you don't...
The longer I stay here...
No, I would say stay there for a bit, because I haven't figured out what exactly happened.
What the hell happened to you?
Sidewinder tracked me down.
Well, it looks like he did a lot more than that.
He's in police custody now.
You good?
I will be. Last call. Trace it.
He's working out.
Ross's advisor, Ruth Batsara, she was born in Israel and trained in the Red Room. She's ex-widow.
Okay.
Isaiah had Ross in his crosshair.
I don't get it. Why go through all that trouble just to not kill Ross?
Ross told me stay out of this.
He won't.
What, you mean like right now?
Yeah.
Chop chop.
I'd like to speak to them one at a time. Can you? Excuse me.
No.
Hayuma, what are you doing?
No, he probably just killed the guard or something, right? Who's dead? Can you show me? No, they can't.
Sam, shit. They just shot up Isaiah's prison.
Is he okay?
Yeah, Isaiah's good, but the others,
Okay.
they're dead.
Do we go back? No.
I knew it.
Keep going. The buyer.
That's yeah.
Only way to help.
That's a good decision. I like him. He's logical as well as compassionate.
Mr. President, as a precautionary measure, I have moved the prisoner to...
President Ross, I miss our little visits.
I helped you more than anyone else.
Only to get what you want.
What do you want?
I wanted my life back, but it's too late for that now. When I'm done, everyone will know just who you are.
Listen, this movie is better than I thought it would be. I'll admit that. See, that's because I started the film with low expectations and open mind, and now I'm actually enjoying it.
Red Wing, cut the fence and go loop the feed.
Smooth.
And we got a 28-second window to get past the guards. We gotta do the door manually. 15 seconds. Try it,
There's no prisoners in here.
Okay, a laboratory.
Lab in this prison.
Experiments. I'm not surprised. Who are those people in the wall? Why do they have a file on the president?
What the hell?
Diplomacy must be hard for you.
Excuse me?
How else do you explain your theft of our adamantium? Only to return it to us in Washington.
What you're accusing us of is baseless.
So, the information my intelligence team received and verified is incorrect?
I'm a fool to negotiate with someone so naive they don't realize they're being played.
Whatever game you're playing, Japan wants no part in it.
Don't test us, Mr. President.
Yeah, this whole thing fell off.
He's got optogenetic data on a lot of people.
Don't make me look up words, Joaquin.
He's figured out a way to plant commands into people's subconscious using flashes of light.
Yeah.
This Mr. Blue song seems to be some kind of trigger.
Use those incredible brains of yours.
Wasn't half bad looking, was I?
Okay, that's the same person, the one from the video on the
Samuel Stearns.
fire. Yeah.
You know, it takes an awful lot to surprise me. There was an 89% chance you'd turn around if I put Isaiah Bradley at risk. Yet here you stand.
And I like that he didn't go back, actually.
Hiring Serpent was a necessary step to create a chain of statistical certainties.
Maybe you're not as smart as you think you are.
I am, actually. My mind sees it all, every probable outcome.
Why do you want to kill Ross?
Why does everyone think that I want to kill Ross?
I mean...
Imprison me here without a trial after an infusion of gamma warped the structure of my brain.
Damn.
Once Ross discovered how useful I could be, he kept me here for 16 years, turning my mind to solving his problem. If I wanted Ross dead, he'd be dead.
You're hurting a lot of people, including my friend. So this is the last chance I'm going to give you to stop it.
Why are you protecting him? Ross knows I'm responsible for the White House, yet he's still letting Isaiah sit in prison for it.
Yeah, Ross is horrible.
But soon you'll be off the board, so you don't surprise me again.
This is messed up, man. It's not even your choice. I know. Just trying to neutralize.
You got them, come on. Easy peasy. Let's go. Yeah, there are more.
Stand down! I'm taking them in. I'll deal with this too. Okay.
I know these actors, but I can't remember from where. My god, she's indeed tiny. Not in a bad way, just it's a fact, she's tiny.
What are you guys doing here?
Well, that's what I should be at.
She looks
Where's Stearns?
15 and 40 years old at the same time.
Roadblocks, air support. You can't have gone far.
Why are you helping us?
But you were right. I thought that was obvious.
It wasn't obvious.
Orders to take Captain America into custody.
Being right always go like this.
Most of the time.
I have the clearances. It's been a long day.
She's ex-widow. Just zap the guy.
These orders come from the president himself. Ruth, uncuff.
Oh, the song. Oh, the song.
And again.
Run!
Go, go, go!
Okay, so Sorty is with us. Okay, okay. We established that. Okay.
Turn to DC immediately.
No, I disagree. We are going to lose our opportunity with
and we can
Osaki.
figure out a
We
different
can't do that. No,
solution to this.
absolutely not. We need to
If you
ask
pull
for
this
another
off
meeting.
now and
sir.
try and-
Okay, is he getting some enhancements to make him stronger? I mean, not like super serum, not to that extent, but
Taking control of Japan's adamantium.
I'm not going home empty-handed.
there's definitely something because we saw in the laboratory, sorry, about the pills and the file. So he's definitely on something.
Taylor!
But why? Isn't he too old for this? I don't know.
I want to be en route to the Indian Ocean within the hour.
If a war breaks out,
I was a wartime general. I'm a wartime president.
Oh my god. Calm down.
What are we doing here?
You say Ross's orders was to take us into custody, so I called in a favor. Thanks for doing this.
No problem, Cap. Brass never makes it down here.
You sure you can knock out Stern's mind control?
I should be able to run the program that blocks the light signals that Stearns has been sending out to control people.
What if he's already gotten to someone? Are you crazy?
Risky, but smart.
Here, at least. Do you have anybody that you trust that can take a look at these and tell me what's in them?
Sure, I got someone.
Most men don't survive, but axe to the gut. Kevlar weed, I presume?
Perks of the job. And you said you were gonna find the man who wasted your time. I want to know what you learned.
Samuel Stern, full immunity, and I'll talk.
You're crazy.
Full immunity, that's too much to ask.
Options.
You heard what he did to those shooters. Guy like Stearns doesn't like loose ends alive.
Reduced sentence. Allen would. My own cell.
Let me hear what you got first.
They said he'd been infected with Bruce Banner's blood, but it didn't give him strength.
What did it give him?
A mind capable of impossible calculations. Ross being Ross, he saw an opportunity. Instead of removing the gamma from Stearns' blood, he upped the dose. Camp Echo 1 was the stick. I imagine a part was the carrot.
Okay.
Ross told Stearns he'd let him go once he became president.
I mean, I low-key get Stern. Why he got upset. And now wants revenge.
He paid us through a CIA black fund.
That could kill the treaty and start a war.
And Ross would be blamed for the chaos.
Doesn't sound good.
Did you know?
Of course not. But Ross is not that man anymore. None of us have to be defined by our past.
Yeah, my guy needs 24 hours on the pills.
Okay, we need...
I kinda disagree, but okay. Let's roll with that.
This is an NDC. He's on the USS Milius. They just moved into the Indian Ocean. Japan's warships are also in proximity.
Shit, suit up. We need to move.
Okay, that was quick. is massive.
Let me do the talking or never listen.
I haven't seen Ross like this since the army.
But he better snap out of it because whatever Stearns is planning is happening soon.
What's he doing here? I told you not to get involved.
I brought him, sir.
I want him out of here. You had a simple job and you failed.
He's so stubborn.
Jackal, do you copy?
Not the song.
I've got Japan's fleet on my ass trying to make it to that island before we do.
That's exactly what he wants. Stearns has been pulling the strings.
He's not gonna listen.
The Mantium, the attack on the White House, the CIA leaked to Japan. He's pitting you and Japan against each other to ensure that this moment happens.
How the hell did he do all that from prison?
Mind control. He created a technology that allowed him to control the minds of anyone he targeted. Have you been feeling like yourself lately?
Of course I have.
But he has your data, sir. Why?
I don't know.
Oh no, he
He can
knows.
control mine.
Oh, I don't know.
Files.
Well, the logs show that you visited Camp Echo 1 numerous times.
To ensure a high-value prisoner was...
I don't know if I believe him.
The EKG, the blood work was all taken there, sir.
This is ridiculous.
Mr. President, answer the question.
I don't have to answer you.
In
Wilson,
the middle
stop.
of nowhere,
I
and
order
have this
you to
work
stop.
done to conduct these tests. Why?
Because I was dying. Because my heart was failing.
Okay.
No one could figure it out.
Now that I believe.
These things kept me alive. And in return, I gave him hope. I even tried to get him moved.
But you couldn't risk losing the pill.
Stearns was just collateral damage.
I know what it's like to feel you have something to prove. Everyone only seeing one thing. It's not about when times are easy. It's about moments like this. Stearns wants revenge and doesn't care if he incites a war. We're playing right into his hands.
Mr. President, 2 of our F-18s just fired on the Japanese fleet.
What a mess.
What the hell are those pilots doing? Call them back here.
Jackal and Whiskey won't respond.
You have 2 ready to fly now, sir.
Go.
At least Ross actually listened to Captain America. He is not as stubborn as I first thought.
We need to get the Japanese out of the air. Stay close and don't get yourself killed.
Return to your fleet. Yamamoto, お客さんが来たぞ。
敵がいだ。敵じゃない。Headed towards the Japanese fleet. Shit! He just fired on him.
We humans are so quick to start a war, man.
司令部、アメリカへの反撃の許可を。
Launch intercept missiles.
Wait, a little help. Sir, you need to convince Japan to ground their planes.
This is what we expected from a Ross presidency.
Mr. Prime Minister, 2 of our pilots have gone rogue. Call off your planes. We're being manipulated.
Certainly. By you. Hiding your assassins behind the Captain America.
Such a mess!
If those pilots are not taking orders from you, then who gives them their commands?
I mean, tell them. What are you gonna lose?
I thought.
No. Yeah, he's.
Now we're getting somewhere. That fire in the belly, the rage. Why don't you just let it out?
Is it from the pills? I wonder. Nice.
Once we're done, you gotta teach me your move. Whiskey's away. Send rescue. Why the hell are they still chasing us? We're trying to help them.
Because Ross won't tell them who's really behind this.
Can we just communicate? For once.
Joaquin, I'm going after Jackal.
Roger that. I'll keep these guys busy. Sam, Jackal just fired his last missiles.
Nice.
I got one. Going after the other.
Back up!
I got it!
Joaquin!
He's He's gonna be okay, right?
Joaquin's down. I'm going after him.
We'll send search and rescue.
Let the monster inside you out.
But I mean, again, yes, he's taking pills that were just altered.
Unleash your anger. Unleash your hatred.
You don't turn into a Hulk like that. Maybe no, it's more like a super soldier serum. I don't know.
Mr. President,
I think you should run.
Captain America neutralized rogue pilots. Japan's recalling their planes.
Get Osaki back on the line.
Okay, he didn't turn into anything, but he was about to actually.
Where's Joaquin?
Medevac just got to him.
No, he will be fine. Come on. He will be alright, right?
It's a private room. Go away.
Missed you too.
Oh, hi. I missed you.
I hate to admit it. I'm glad you're here.
You look good out there on that 6 o'clock.
I was wondering if we were gonna see back in that film.
What made me think I could follow that?
He didn't do it alone, though.
I should have took the serum.
I kinda agree.
Why?
Because it will make him stronger.
Because this is all starting to seem much bigger than me. He asked me to restart the Avengers, Buck. But Joaquin's in here. Isaiah's in prison. And Stearns. I had Stern, and he got away. He damn near pushed us to the brink of war. Because I wasn't.
Say what you need to say.
Steve made a mistake.
He gave you that shield. Not because you're the strongest, but because you're you. You think if you had that serum, you'd be able to protect all the people you care about. Steve had it, and he couldn't. Steve gave people something to believe in, but you give him something to aspire to.
Okay, yeah, I get that. I get that.
Speechwriters help you with that?
They did, yeah, the ending a little bit. Did you like it?
No, it was good.
It was nice, yeah.
Plus.
Emotional.
Very.
B minus.
Talk to me.
Dunphy, you check out my report?
All right, what am I looking at?
Those pills you gave me are loaded with gamma radiation, engineered to be absorbed into the blood.
I thought so, but how can Ross handle that much of gamma radiation? And he's old. It's not just like he's just a regular human. He's an old regular human.
I take no pleasure in your death, but I can't have you calling the captain. Who are you? I'm the hero.
Debatable.
Hello. How are you?
I'm sorry, I should have called after the attack.
It's really good to hear your voice. I didn't think you'd answer.
I didn't either.
I know I've made a lot of mistakes, but I'm trying to change. Maybe we could take a walk sometime, see the cherry blossoms.
That could be nice.
I was sure she was gonna say no, but okay.
Love you.
Bye, Dad.
Or maybe she was under hypnosis or something, actually. Because they weren't speaking for years and suddenly they will go for a walk.
When I took office, I promised we would create a true, lasting peace. We begin to realize that promise.
Captain America.
You ruined my grand finale on the Indian Ocean.
You're waiting for an apology. We'll be here a while.
I'm waiting for you to realize that we both want the same thing. For the world to see Ross as he truly is.
Sir, what do you say to reports that relations with Japan broke down over your handling of the White House assassination attempt?
He will definitely going to turn in front of the cameras and the reporters.
The way I see it, Indian Ocean wasn't about starting a war. You wanted to destroy his legacy.
True, hostilities in the Indian Ocean occurred because the Japanese discovered it was in fact
Yeah, he's gonna get angry from the questions.
a group to steal their adamantium.
We did not pay them.
Ross turned me into a monster. It's only right that I do the same thing to him.
Yeah, my only question is how he is not dying from too much gamma radiation.
Where are you going?
To stop this.
America! If I'm right about Ross, you're going to die!
Mr. President, Dr. Samuel Stearns just turned himself in. He claims you promised him a pardon if he worked on secret...
This is gonna aggravate him.
President Ross, I miss our little visits. What do you want? I wanted my life back. You let me rot in this prison.
Leave me alone! Hey, please!
Sir!
Let me go!
Sir!
Everyone will know just who you are.
Oh my God.
And why he looks like Bruce? Am I tripping? He does look like Bruce. In his Hulk form, obviously. My dude, I love you, but you can't do anything against the Hulk.
Jesus.
I like that move. I've seen it on She-Hulk as well, if I remember right. The clap.
Fall back!
Yeah, around you can do anything. Yeah, and that won't do shit as well.
Ruth, I need you to clear.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop.
Are you crazy? He'll kill you.
Do it!
That jump was absolutely insane. No, don't stop. You need to keep running.
You can still fight this, Ross. You see where you are? You used to come here with Betty.
Oh, that's why he brought him here. Okay.
That didn't work.
He tried, bless him. Yeah, that won't do anything. Okay, that was smart. Maybe he needs to start breaking his skin, so it will be more vulnerable. I can say that word, okay? Okay. No, don't break the wings. No. Okay, who the fuck is gonna save Sam now? No one. Sam himself, maybe. Okay, I assume the explosion was due to the gamma radiation and to that other element that I forgot the name.
Please tell me I knocked that son of a bitch out.
Did he?
Shit. Should have taken that serum. Bucky is full of shit. I'm gonna lose that bet.
Ross, we both know you can take me out with one punch. But I don't think you want to do that. Now, I might be crazy, but I think you're trying to change. Now's the time to prove it to the world. Prove it to Betty.
Okay, nice. Turns out only Bruce Banner was horrible at controlling Hulk. Everyone else are doing a better job at this. I wonder after that, is he going to continue being the president? Okay, thank God. This poor guy, man.
I told you I'd get you out.
Took you so long. Thank you, Sam.
I got you. I have a few broken bones, so...
Come on, Mr. Bradley. We got a little paperwork to fill out. and then you're free to go.
Continue in the arms race for the newly discovered element as we enter the brave new world of adamantium.
Adamantium. I need to memorize that.
Towards normalcy for the country.
In case you're new here, I'm horrible with names and faces. Hello. I guess they took the scientists in the raft.
Mr. President.
Oh no, they took President in the raft.
Mr. President, about your blood work. It seems Stearns raised the level of gamma in those pills over time. It built up in your body that led to my little tumor.
Okay, that makes sense now. That's why he was able to tolerate that gamma radiation.
You take full responsibility for your action. Give up your office. Japan decided to uphold the treaty, by the way. Us too.
Now I want him as a president.
You did it.
Sam, why are you here? We're on different sides of this thing, every step of the way.
Look, if we can't see the good in each other, we've already lost the fight. I'd love to stay, but it looks like you have another visitor.
His daughter.
Hi, Dad.
Oh my god. She's still so beautiful.
We could just sit and talk for a little while.
I like that.
The Falcon Awaken. You never messed up like I have. You never got shot out of the sky and nosedived into the Indian Ocean. You were always on point. Because if I'm not on point, I feel like I let down everyone else who was fighting for a seat at that table. That's pressure, man. Makes you wonder if you'll ever just be enough.
He struggles with that a lot. I mean, Sam, since he first got the shield.
I kept thinking maybe if I get out of Miami, maybe one day I could be, don't say Ant-Man.
No one wants to be Ant-Man.
I want to be you. Because that guy won't ever give up. To get shot out of the sky more often. Yeah, you will. Okay. When that time comes, make sure the suit's ready. The world needs the Avenger. For real? Yeah. But now that you bring it up, you know, since whatever your ass. No, I'm just saying, maybe you have like the Wakandans on speed dial and could get me a hookup on an upgrade on the wings. You're gonna ask the Wakandans for a hookup. Yeah. That is the most Miami thing in the whole. Oh, you think they gonna hook me up, man? Yeah. Told you were gonna lose that bet.
Okay, they signed this is also thereafter. Yeah, I thought so.
I'm not in the mood for your jokes. You killed a lot of good men trying to get your revenge. Trust me, we don't share the same sense of humor.
This world you would die to save, it's coming. I've seen it in the probabilities, seen it plain as day. All you heroes protecting this world. Do you think you're the only ones? Do you think this is the only world? We'll see what happens when you have to protect this place from the others.
Okay. Captain America will return. We thought so. Thank you for the confirmation. Any more post? No. So yeah, I assume the scientist was talking about the multiverse and how we will get bad crimes from another universes. Spoiler alert in a sense, but Robert Downey Jr. will come back as a villain. I won't say which villain in case you haven't been caught up with that already. I try to avoid this kind of spoilers. Again, it's not exactly a spoiler. They announced it, they made it a big deal. I know right now the MCU is kind of a mess because they are changing their route about who is gonna be the biggest villain in the future, and the one that they build it up to be the big villain won't be, as it turns out, because of the actor that plays that villain. What's his name? Oh, it's not that I don't pay attention. I'm horrible with names. What's his name? Brain fart of the century. Anyway, let me come back to the movie. Anyway, when it comes to the movie, it wasn't mind-blowing or anything. It was fun. The 2 hours passed very quickly. I would hope for a bit more, but it feels like it was a movie just to kick some shit up. like an introduction movie to some new characters, new possibilities of what is gonna happen. I appreciate this kind of Marvel movies, but usually they have a bit more action, they're a bit more interesting, but it's not as bad as like the last Ant-Man. So I will give them that. If I was going to rate the movie, I would rate it I want to say 6.5, and it sounds very bad, but for me 6.5 it's not actually bad. Like for me, a very mid movie, it's like a 5 out of 10. So 6.5, it's towards like good. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go with 6.5. The direction was not bad, CGI were not bad, the actors did an amazing job, the story was okay. Nothing insane, but again, it was one of those necessary Marvel movies that just do some introductions and set up the mood, you know. Although usually they do a better job with this kind of movies. They have a bit more interesting stuff, a bit more action, a bit more thrill. It was okay. Anyway, I want to see how this movie was rated online as well. 5.7. Oh, I was actually generous. Oh, and I was afraid if I say 6.5, people will come for me, because I wanted to say 6 at first, but I was like, let's make it 6.5 so everyone will be happy. 5.7. Crazy work. And what about Rotten Tomatoes? We have a 47 and a 77. Wow, this movie was not well received. It wasn't as bad as a 5.7, come on. It was a 6.5. Let's not be harsh. But again, I think after Endgame, people just have insanely high expectations. And I bet Iron Man 2 and 3 will have a better score than Captain America Brave New World. And Captain America Brave New World is way better than Iron Man 2 and Iron Man 3. I said what I said, sue me. I can rewatch those two movies.
I'll double check. Iron Man 2 IMDb.
6.9. Iron Man 2 has a 6.9. And Captain America Brave New World has a 5.7, come on. Listen, I love Tony Stark. And Robert Downey Jr. Okay, I love them. I love him. But those movies were not it. The first one I love. Second one and third one were oof. Oof. I mean, they were not as bad as Captain Marvel, but you know what I mean. And
let me check. Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel. IMDb. Let's see the first one. 2019.
6.7. How Captain Marvel was better received than the new Captain America? Please, someone explain. Please. I'm getting worked up about the ratings. I should not check the ratings. Anyway, it was a fun watch. Again, not the best, not the worst. Definitely not the worst movie from the MCU. I can't wait to watch Thunderbolts, though. I think that would be way more fun for me. And I really hope they won't drop the ball with that one. If you enjoyed my reaction, make sure to like, comment and subscribe. I also have a Patreon, you can check that as well. And I will see you on the next one. Until then, it's the one.